Hey, this is Mike from Free Flight Lab. Today, I'm going to quickly show you about my trim rig. So here's the trim rig, and it's a pretty simple design. Basically, you need clamps, you need a laser, and then this is available on Etsy. Got a glider, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp it to the table. And I like to use my clamps upside down, and I'll show why. So, Then I've got this bag with 5 kilos of water in it that I'm going to clip here, but you see, if I clip it to just here, it's almost hanging on the ground. So I like to tie it. I'm going to turn it off for a second. Okay, we're back. So I tie it so that it doesn't hang on the ground. If it's on the ground, lots of times that the trim rigs have to displace before the bag comes up. So I like to hang it, and that's also why the clamps are good. And then basically you pick, I've got my glider down there. Today, I'm just measuring some things to check on that outer A riser because there's a change that I need to make. And then simply just pull the pin, put the riser in there. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna displace it when it's got that 5 kilos on there. You're gonna displace it just off the back and then take your measurement. I like to take just an envelope and put it on the top of the clamps. And what that does is it allows me to take the laser and I'll point it here. This doesn't move at all, but then I'll be able to get it onto the target easier. Now, it's a lot easier on, say, like a shady day or in the evening, where if you need to, you use the laser and you find a shadow on the ground, take it to something in the back, and then you bring it over here. So sometimes the lasers, depending on how strong they are, you can lose your place and can't exactly find where to hit the target. All right, so I'll now go to the other side. Now, I'm over on the wing side of things. The most important thing is that you're consistent. So the best way to be consistent is actually have a second station where you're measuring from. But a lot of times if you're at a competition or out in the field somewhere, you don't really have that. So what's nice about this is that I've got a little holder for my laser. It's always going to butt up to the tab in the same way. And as long as I'm consistent across the entire wing as I measure the whole wing, I'll get good measurements. And it's important to really follow that process. So after measuring the A1 on this Jin Camino 2, I'm getting measurements that you can see are 7503, 7503, 7503. Now that extra decimal place, the 7, the 2, the 5, that's actually outside of the range of this device. But what I would say is that I'm okay with 7503. Now if I come back and measure it, I'm sure that it's going to be within 1 or 2 millimeters the next time I measure it.